What's up, gentlemen and ladies? Welcome to another episode of Project Gentlemen. We're here. We love to talk about the things that help us win in life. And today, we're here again at Hyundai Cebu Talisay to talk about the return of the comeback. Possibly one of the best options today if you're someone who's looking for a budget-friendly, subcompact crossover SUV. So I can't wait to get this started, guys. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here we go! So what we have right here is the color blue option, and I'm gonna flash on the screen right now your other options for your new Hyundai Venue. So this is your Hyundai Venue, guys. As you can see, looks very elegant. I'm a very big fan of the Hyundai Creta, and this has the resemblance, especially with this part right here. Of course, they used a little bit inexpensive materials, but still you get the vibe of the Hyundai Creta and even the Tucson. So it really has the resemblance of this bigger siblings crossover. You have your excellent turn signals, very nice, and then you have just only halogen headlights, right? Okay, but you have this white like kind of DRLs, and then here is your front bumper. Okay, what do you think of the exterior looks? Comment down below. For your side mirrors, okay, they also have this repeaters right here. Of course, no 360 camera, and then you have smart entry. Okay, that's really good. And then here, let's have a look for your rear of the Hyundai Venue. Very simple, okay, and then very easy to the eyes, okay, and then love the design of the taillights. Okay, that's really good. Right here, and then you have rear sensors, okay, 4-eye rear sensors, guys, which is really good. And then your rear bumpers. Okay, you have here your logo, Hyundai, then the Venue nameplate. Of course, letting you know it's a 1.6 engine. So overall, it has really the stance of a crossover SUV. At the top, you have pole type antenna, and then here you have this very cute spoiler which matches the simple design of the Hyundai Venue. So this is your side profile. For your tires, guys, you have 205 by 55 17-inch two-tone alloy wheels, silver and this kind of like dark gray. Disc brakes, which is good. Very high ground clearance. As you can see, it's very high. Okay, same disc brakes. Okay, you have disc brakes. So the great thing about this, guys, is it has smart entry, but Hyundai didn't let down on their key fob gaming. I've said this before that Hyundai has one of the best key fobs in the business. Okay, right, you have your lock, your unlock, and then you have a button here, easy access for your trunk. Okay, so now it was unlocked, and then you can easily open your trunk for your groceries. You have your lever right here. So you have your tonneau cover over here, guys, which is very important. It covers the space here below for your privacy. And then here, very spacious. You can put a lot of things over here. And then underneath, guys, is your spare tires with your tools over here, your jack, and steel wheels for your spare tires. Wow, solid. I love the sound when you close your trunk. And once again, because of your key fob, lock, unlock. So now, let's get inside and see what's good with the Hyundai Venue. Okay, so welcome to the interior of your Hyundai Venue, guys. Top of the line. What do you think of the looks, guys? Let me know in the comments. So far, I love the vibe here. Good quality materials all over. You can really feel it. So for the dashboard, you have this kind of like a texture right here. But here on the instrument panel, you have a smooth surface. Okay? I love it. Very simple, but very elegant. Very Hyundai or slash Kia. Especially with these silver accents right here for your air conditioning. So again, with your key fob, as long as you have it with you, let's now start your push start button. As you can see, pressing the brakes. Wow. Right? So this is how it feels like when you start your Hyundai Venue. So like I showed you on our Stargazer review, this is also how it looks like with the instrument panel. I really love these blue accents right here every time you drive. It's just really cool to the eyes. You have your gear indicator and also your temperature here below, which is really good. Okay, and then here is your fuel gauge. And for your steering wheels, guys, you have leather wrap. I really love the kind of leather steering wheels that Hyundai has. It's really smooth. Okay, and then it has these stitchings right here. And then you have your Hyundai logo for your horn. Okay, that's your horn. And then for the left side, you have here your voice command, your controls for your infotainment screen or your infotainment system. And then over here at the right side, you have your controls for your instrument cluster. Okay, it's good, that's good. And then here below, you'll find your lever for your tilt. Okay, tilt steering wheels and telescopic. So good news is you have tilt, all right, and telescopic steering wheel so that you can adjust it according to your will. Then at the left side, you have your turn signals. All right, and then let me just hear how it sounds with the hazard on. I love the sounds. And then over here at the right side, you have your wiper controls. Then here at the left side, guys, you have these controls for your stability control or your traction control. And then this is for your illumination of your instrument cluster. Okay, so this is really a great feature to have, especially for those who don't like screens that are too bright. And then here below, you can find your lever for your gas tank. And then here is your lever for your hood. So here at the left hand side, you have your controls for your rear view mirrors. You can tilt, you can adjust up or down, left and right. And guess what? Power folding side mirrors. I really love it. Okay, that's really good. Lock, unlock. And then here, power windows all around. Of course, up and down automatically for the driver. And you have your all lock windows here. Then here you have where you can put some phone or wallet here. For your door latch, you have this silver accent. I love that it's completely like this oval so that no matter the angle, you're not limited. And you can just access your door latch and get out of your vehicle very easily. And then here below, you have single bottle holder and a space right here. So did you hear that, guys? Once again, great build quality for the Hyundai Venue. Over here at the top, you have this beige headliner, guys, which is also cool. And then here at the right side, for your passenger, you have a vanity mirror. Okay, and then you have a cute little light over here, which is really handy. Good job on that, Hyundai. And then here at the middle, you have your dome lights. Okay, you can set it to automatic if you want, off and then on. Okay, good. And then here you have mirrors as well. And guess what? You also have the mini little light here so that you can also enjoy the benefits of having that light while looking at yourself in the mirror. You have manual day and night rear view mirrors. And then here for your infotainment screen, guys, I like the size of this. It's large enough for me. Okay, you have radio, you have for your phone calls, direct calling, voice command, and lastly you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then here you have all menus. So these are all the things that you can enjoy for your infotainment screen. Okay, impressive that you have your user manual as well here. Just scan with your phone. Okay, phone protection, you have voice memo if you want to record, and all the other great stuff for a car infotainment screen. So here for your controls, you have knob type for your volume, which I personally prefer because it's much easier to control while driving. And then of course here for your tuner as well, just in case you want to use your radio. Alright, and then here you have your other controls for your infotainment system. And then here for your aircon controls, looks really great with these circular knobs. Again, very perfect compared to a dial type. So guess what? You have multi-directional controls for your airflow. So here you have your power sockets. Okay, USB-A, Type-C, and then one for your 12 volts 180 watt socket. And then here you have your space for your phones and your other essentials. And then over here for your gear shifter, guys, or your shift knob, you have here, you can just press it right here, right? And then you have a sequential mode as well. Okay, the design is really unique. It still maintains that circular knob. I just really miss the manual feeling, and this right here kind of brings me back to that. So moving on this side right here, you have your controls for your drive modes. Okay, wow, eco, normal, and sport. So it changes the colors of your instrument cluster with the accents depending on your preference. So similar with Stargazer. And then here you have your two cup holders. Okay, medium-sized cup holders. And then here, to continue on with the manual driving thought, you have here traditional or conventional handbrakes. So for your center console, all right, you have very smooth leather here, guys. Okay, so do you have capacity for 2 elbows? I can say yeah, but you'll have to understand each other, or you have to share. Okay, so let's open her up. There you go. No power sockets because you already have them there. So this is just gonna be great for all of your essentials, or all the things that you always want to put inside your car. And then for your seats, guys, as you can see, it's fabric. Okay, good quality fabric material. I can honestly say that this feels comfortable right here, just in case you're gonna be having long rides. So no problem with that. And then you have this design right here, these two lines all the way there to your back support. And you have these white stitchings as well, making it look premium. So over here at the right side, you can see, guys, you have space here, like kind of a compartment for your phone, your wallets as a passenger. And then for your glove compartment, okay, right, okay, so you have large enough glove compartment. All right, so that's it for the first row, or the front row of the Hyundai Venue. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. When it comes to your headroom, okay, great amount of space. And then when it comes to your legroom, it's also excellent as a 5'9" person. So now let's go over to the back and see what we have there. All right. Alright, so welcome to the back seat of your Hyundai Venue. This is your view from the back seat. This is how it looks like if you're gonna be a second row passenger. Again, it's really neat, very simple but elegant. Alright, again, these gray headliners right here, And then you have good news. Alright, you have your map lights. Here below you don't have second row AC. Okay, so that's the first thing that you'll notice right away. Getting in, air conditioning is great. It reaches here because I honestly think that the air conditioning of Hyundai is really good for me. So you will really feel comfortable naman here at the back, but you won't feel that actual wind blowing if you're gonna be here at the second row. And you don't have any power sockets as well. So yeah, that could have been great, but if you ask me, I can honestly live with this. So now you have here at the center tunnel, it's good enough, right? And then here for your seats, still you have that two lines. And then here at the middle, I don't think you will have second row armrest and cup holders. And then when it comes to your headroom, guys, okay, it's good. Really good headroom and legroom. So this configuration is my comfortable configuration as a driver, as a 5'9" person, but still you have a little bit of space, but yeah, you don't really feel that it's tight. You'll still feel comfortable. So good enough as a subcompact crossover. So final verdict and final thoughts. But before we go into that, I would like to thank so much Hyundai Cebu Talisay for allowing us to review this latest version of the Hyundai Venue. Thank you so much for preparing the unit for us to review and discuss on our awesome community. Again, if you're accessible to the area, visit them here today. For any inquiries, contact the person in the pinned comment or in the description. Reach out to them today and get this Hyundai Venue or any Hyundai vehicle. So going back, final thoughts and final verdict for the Hyundai Venue. So when it comes to the exterior looks, it really looks good because again, this is a subcompact crossover SUV, and I can highlight that it's really unique. This is really new, this is really fresh. So again, you'll have that feeling of you're kind of different out there on the road. So that's really an advantage for me. And then ground clearance is really good. So you get to enjoy the benefits of a subcompact crossover SUV for this one at an amazing price. And then again, for the interior, just really looks great, feels wonderful over here. It has the non-negotiable features for me. I love the instrument cluster. It's one of the most important things for me. What you see in front is really great, and then air conditioning is really excellent. So you just have to live with some of the features for a top of the line that you won't get. Again, as a second row passenger, you don't have those usual things, toys that you have. So consider that very well if you're someone who has a family and you always have passengers here at the back and you want to please them. Maybe you need to agree with that. But for the build quality, the overall feeling, especially in the long run, I think that you will really appreciate this car. Overall, I think that you'll be really happy with this subcompact crossover SUV. So I guess that's it for this video, guys. I would love to know your thoughts in your comments down below. If you're someone who's looking to buy your first car or your next car, feel free to check out these playlists right here. I think that they could really help you. So this has been Ronnie with Project Gentleman, reminding you that those who seek God first are the ones who truly win in life. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Ciao.